In December 2019, the coronavirus was confined to China. But few weeks later, the virus which causes the illness known as COVID-19 became a global pandemic. Now, the virus which leads to a respiratory illness that can be transmitted from droplets of body fluids such as mucus and saliva has been reported in at least 188 countries. Well, it may surprise you or shock you to know that there are still countries that have not yet recorded a case of COVID-19. Wow, that's wonderful. There are 12 solid countries that have not yet recorded any case of coronavirus, and today we'll be exploring those countries. But before then, please, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please support us by subscribing, and also don't forget to hit on the notification bell to get updated daily. I remain your humble presenter, Favor Abashi. And many of those countries are Pacific Island countries in Oceania. Today, we'll be exploring these 12 countries. Now, number one on our list is North Korea. North Korea was the first country in the entire world to close its borders.
North Korea was the first country to close its borders. As a neighbor of China, the country closed its borders on January 21st and hasn't reopened since. It then implemented strict measures for those coming into the country, foreigners and nationals, including month or 2 months quarantine. While the North Korean authorities report 0 cases, one might wonder how China's nearest neighbor could truly be free of the virus. We suggest you do a good bit of research for more balanced opinion.
And number 2 on this list is Turkmenistan. Turkmenistan is a country in the Asian continent with over 6 million people living in it.
Turkmenistan is a country in Central Asia, bordered by Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Iran, and Afghanistan. All countries with reports of coronavirus infections. Most of the land borders were closed more than a month ago, and in early February, Turkmenistan cancelled many flights and all flights to and from China. There are rumors that the official report may not quite match the official statement, and it was also brought to the media's attention that Turkmenistan had allegedly banned the word coronavirus, although this wasn't true.
And number 3 on this list is the Solomon Islands in Oceania. With over 686,000, the Solomon Islands has not yet recorded a case of COVID-19.
The Solomon Islands is among one of the least visited countries in the world. You can access it easily from close countries with direct flights, including Australia, Papua New Guinea, and Vanuatu. Since early February, like many Pacific Island countries, the Solomon Islands required a medical certificate to allow entry. Travelers who enter from infected countries required 14 days quarantine.
And number 4 on our list is Vanuatu. This is also a country in the Pacific Island. With over 307,000 people in it, it has not yet recorded a case of COVID-19.
Vanuatu has no reported cases and implemented strict policies for those coming in from overseas from February. Those traveling from infected countries were not permitted or had to undergo quarantine, and anyone arriving into the country had to provide a medical certificate.
And number 5 is Samoa. Samoa is also a Pacific Island country with over 198,000 people. No case of COVID-19.
Samoa has been on lockdown since 25th March. A state of emergency remains in place, and all international travel in and out of the country has been suspended.
Number 6 is Kiribati. Kiribati is also a country in the Pacific.
There are no cases in Kiribati, but a state of public emergency has been declared. From 30th March, school closed for 2 weeks.
Number 7 is Federated States of Micronesia. It's also a Pacific island country with a population of over 115,000 people. They have recorded no case of COVID-19.
Micronesia was quick to implement travel bans in early February, including entire travel bans for those traveling from China and Chinese citizens.
Number 8 is Tonga. Tonga is also a Pacific island country. And have you noticed that most countries in the Pacific island has recorded no case, maybe due to their low population and less tourist attractive sites?
Tonga has been strict with travel rules since February. Since Fiji's first reported case of coronavirus, Tonga closed its borders to foreigners and only allowed foreigners to leave who were traveling back on flights to their own countries. As of 29th of March, Tonga has been in lockdown.
And number 9 on this list is the Marshall Islands. With a population of over 59,000 people, they have recorded no case of coronavirus.
On 27 March, it was reported that the only international flight connection with the Marshall Islands ceased service temporarily for at least 3 weeks.
Number 10 is Palau. Palau has a population of over 18,000 people. And till now, no case of COVID-19.
There is currently one person under investigation for having coronavirus after having traveled from Guam. However, there are currently no coronavirus infection in Palau.
Number 11 on this list is Tuvalu. It's also a Pacific island country with a population of over 11,000 people, and there is no COVID-19 in that country.
Often known as one of, if not the least visited country in the world, Tuvalu sees fewer than 200 tourists per year. This has probably been a massive help in preventing an outbreak in the country with a very small population.
Last on our list is Nauru. Nauru is also a Pacific island country in Oceania with a population of over 10,000 people. Wow, that is quite small. Nauru is a small country. This country is so small that you can walk around it in a day.
Nauru, a country so small that you can walk around it in one day, has also managed to stay coronavirus free. Along with Tuvalu, it holds the record for being one of the least visited countries in the world.
Thanks for watching, and also thanks for your time. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to this wonderful channel because we drop quality content daily. I hope you've learned something new today. The Pacific countries are free from coronavirus. Maybe we should all pack and go and stay there. I don't know. What do you think about this? Please leave your comment in the comment box down below. See you soon.
The virus that causes coronavirus disease is spreading in some of our communities. This disease, also known as COVID-19, is thought to spread mainly from person to person through respiratory droplets produced when an infected person coughs or sneezes. These droplets can spread to the mouth, nose, or hands of people who are nearby, or possibly be inhaled into the lungs. Take steps to lower your risk of getting sick. Here are some things you should do. Wash your hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. You can also use hand sanitizer that contains at least 60% alcohol. Take extra measures to put distance between yourself and others. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Stay home if you're sick, except to get medical care. If you have severe symptoms, please call 911. Cover coughs and sneezes with a tissue or the inside of your elbow. Only wear a face mask if you're sick and around other people, or if you need to take care of someone who is sick. Clean and disinfect frequently touched surfaces. Older adults and people who have severe chronic medical conditions like heart or lung disease or diabetes are at higher risk for more serious illness from COVID-19. This group should consult with their healthcare provider about additional steps to stay protected. For more information on COVID-19, please visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. Let's work together to protect ourselves, our families, and our communities.